When you buy your BDV PoE Pro, you're going to get it in a very hard wearing case, and then inside the case we've got a load of pouches for some additional optional items which I'll cover shortly, but the main star of the show is the PoE Pro. I'll get to that in a second. You get some F connectors, but most importantly is this group of cables that we've got here. We have an F connector. We also have a pair of continuity testing wires, RJ45 to crocodile clips, some telephony cables, and two extremely short Cat6s. Now, put us to one side. We don't need the bag. I'm going to run through what we've got on the outside. So nice, easy to replace battery compartment. Not that you'll be replacing the battery very often, because this lasts a long time. Well, I mean, it's relevant depending on how much you use it. But most importantly, we've got an F connector in the middle, we've got a telephony socket, and we've got what we're mainly focused on, RJ45. Then on the base of the unit, got another RJ45 telephony connector, and then we've got a holder for the F connectors. And this bit here actually detaches, so it enables you to do remote testing, but I'll get to that a little bit later on. Very, very fast to start up, and you're ready to go. So how do we use this thing then? So how is this going to benefit us when we're on site testing, or even before that, when we're actually back at the workshop making sure that everything we've ordered for the client is actually working? I've got a cable here, Cat6. I've got no idea how long it is or whether it works. So I'm plugging this end into the receiver, and just to make my life more difficult, I'm plugging this end into the transmitter. Now straight away we can see the ident number of the receiver come up, and that'll actually make more sense later on. We've got this 3.0M, which is actually telling us this cable's 3 meters in length, and then below that we've actually got two sets of numbers running 1 through to 8, and that's the pins on the RJ45. This is telling us that this cable is 3 meters in length, it's fully wired, and it's passed the test because there's a nice big tick. And here I've got a shielded Cat6. These both happen to be cords cables, which I'm personally a lover of, and also available from Avoke. Now this is telling us this is 2.4 meters in length, it's got a tick, and all the pins are connected. That's it. It is as simple as that. So why aren't you doing it every single time? Because you should be, before you get to the client. And now I'm going to connect the cable without the receiver. Now this is still showing the number of 2.4 meters in length. And how is it doing that? Well, the cool thing is the PoE Pro has TDR, and I put all the scientific stuff across the bottom of the screen. But what, in essence, the magic does is it sends a pulse down the cable, and then it measures the reflection of that pulse coming back into it. And by some really cool mathematics, it can work out the length of a cable or a break within a cable. And this goes to show how powerful the PoE Pro actually is. Before you go out on site, you can check and test all of your cables and have the confidence that everything's going to be good at the point of installation. But this also means that if you go out onto a job site that you haven't started and you're there to resolve an issue, by using the PoE Pro you can very, very quickly narrow down and find that faulty cable, or you can exclude the cables altogether. It gives you 100% confidence in everything that you're doing, with verification of all of your cables are doing what they're supposed to do. Well, that's all from me on this episode. In the next episode, we're going to be looking at power over Ethernet. Take care, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.